Alright guys, welcome back. It is the next day and we are going to begin on today's project. What's in this box is part of that project. I also have the plug to put in for my trolling motor. I want to get to that first, but we're just going to unbox this real quick and see and make sure we got everything. So this should be the head unit for my power drive. So, grommet of some sort. Okay. Awesome, so that's the top part of the head, new head that I'll be putting on. Some of the cables. Some heat shrink and the remote. Perfect. So I got this from Lakeside Marine and Service. I got this shipped to me. So that's pretty nice. Looks like we got everything. So that will be later in the video, but we're gonna go get that plug put in for my new trolling motor. So yeah. Alright guys, so this cable that's right up here is the cable that I'm going to be running into here, where I will be putting my I'll be putting the plug. So I need to get a hole right up in here to get this fed in. I have a grommet that I will be putting, so that I will be putting in there. I don't have it with me right now, so while I wire this up it won't be in there. So but yeah, we're gonna be using this guy. It might tear up a little bit of the carpet, but the grommet has a bit of an extra lip on the front of it, so it should cover up any mess, and I'll clean up whatever mess I make. So I'll be able to make it look nice. But yeah, let's get drilling. All right, guys. Had to switch to the DeWalt. The Ryobi wasn't cutting it, but back to it. Okay. All right, we're all the way through. Okay. Alright guys, next I'm going to be drilling the hole for the plug. I have a 3/4 inch hole saw. Should fit just nice and snug. And then the 2 holes on the outer sides I will be screwing into the wood on the side. I'm going to be putting the plug just about here. So yeah, we're going to get that going. It is starting to rain, so I want to get this done real quick. All cleaned up. Now, I need to get a bunch of this stuff inside. It's raining. We're just gonna make sure this fits. Perfect. That's how it's gonna look. Obviously it's a little crooked right now, but we're gonna get this guy right in there and then wire it up. But right now I need to wait for this rain to pass, so we're gonna get all this stuff inside and cover up the boat real quick. All right guys, we're back on the 3rd day. Unfortunately I wasn't able to get much done yesterday because of the rain, so this has turned into a 3-day project and we're back. But I got my grommet in. I did fill in a little bit up here with some wood putty So we're gonna let that dry out and I'll fix that up later. Maybe paint over it, but got that grommet in, and then I'll shove my wire through there. And then we're gonna mount this guy here. I'm gonna get some screws in this guy. But first, we've got to wire them up. I also added, I don't know if you can see, but some tie downs so I can fit some zipped ties through that. So I can get, so I can just make it nice and neat up there so I'm not having any wires flow down, floating down and in my way. So we're gonna get everything wired up and looking nice. So yeah. So we got some of the sheathing pulled back. We're gonna prep some heat shrink. Okay. Alright, so I've got my plug end here. I got a little extra room, but got my other ends here. So that's black and that's red. Okay, so we're gonna do what we did with the trolling motor. Okay, got the red and black. Let's get tug test. Okay. Okay. Tug test on him. Good. Now we're gonna fit the heat shrink over all of this. Okay. Now we're gonna get our heat gun. Alright, the plug is all wired up. Now we've got to mount it in to the wall. So, got these black screws they came with, so we're gonna throw those guys up in there. Alright, we are all plugged in now, so should be able to lift this guy up, plug him in. So yeah, now the next part is I'm going to be updating the head on my trolling motor. This guy here, I have got an I-Pilot, so I'll be throwing that guy on. Unfortunately, I won't be doing a step-by-step, so there are plenty of good YouTube videos that you guys can watch if you need a step-by-step. I'm just going to be showing you guys me doing it, but yeah. So for this guy, there's a couple bolts underneath the head that you got to take out. So that's the first thing, and you got to take these side covers off, so that's what I'll be doing. guys, so we got everything hooked up. This is what it looks like right now. The extra cable from, there was a lot of extra cable from the new connection for the I-Pilot head, so I hid it up into this line here. But we got all this hooked up. I'm gonna throw a zip tie on here, but the new head is on. It is plugged in right now with my new plug that I put in, so that's pretty good. The wires ran through the grommet. I'm gonna get all this stuff cleaned up later, put some new paint on it or something, but that's all done. I think we're gonna test this right now, but yeah, so it seems to be working. So I am going to now connect my remote and make sure that it all works. So yeah. Alright guys, so I am going to show you the end product of the trolling motor. Alright, so basically we got the plug in. So let's see if I can do it here with one hand, but should be able to flip this up, plug this on in. This lid here actually kind of locks into the plug, so it kind of makes it stay in place while you're bouncing up and down on the waves. That's on. I need my remote, and I left it in the garage. I will be right back. Alright, now I got the freaking remote. There we go. So, now that we're all plugged in, and now she moves. Turn this guy up. Bang. And this guy does have the spot lock, which is going to be very nice. But yeah, so that's gonna do it on this video. I might have some more boat upgrades I'll be doing, but the ratchet straps and the trolling motor was the big two things this year that I wanted to get done. But if I do anything else, obviously I will make some videos on it. But other than that, I will be putting out some fishing videos and outdoor videos and stuff like that. So yeah, see you guys.